What is happening? J Game Dude here, and as a massive fan of the Yakuza series, to learn that there's a live action show being made for it, it made me jump up in excitement, but in equal capacity also kind of made me a little bit worried. Let's just kind of jump into kind of why I felt this way. So, first and foremost, Yakuza series. It's a series of video games that started back in 2005 and has been going pretty strong since, with at least 8 mainline entries, numerous amounts of spin-offs, and just kind of going off of that. Was originally a very PlayStation franchise before it reached out and released on multiple platforms later on. Now, a couple of things to kind of note here is that what makes Yakuza really, really good is the contrast between an incredibly serious main story that tries to take itself a little bit too seriously, contrasted with the side stuff, which is usually sub-stories where you're helping someone out do something, or you're playing a bunch of mini games. For example, like the skill tester machine, or Virtua Fighter. Like you're playing Virtua Fighter at an arcade 5 minutes after like beating the daylights out of a bunch of people who are trying to, grizzle at you and look at you funny. So like, it's that sort of thing. It's very fun, a very entertaining series, and the writing of the main story is so earnest, you can't help but feel like, you really need to put a little bit more emotional, investment into the story, even though it's clearly not particularly good, but it's so fascinatingly entertaining that you can't just help but be there. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for from this series. So it's coming on Prime Video, and what I'm hoping is that, main story again tries to be sort of serious yet earnest at the same time, but then there's going to be some of these side plots that come in and are like, okay, now the side plots could quite literally be the side stories from the games. Like there's 100 of them in Yakuza 0, there's 74 of them in Yakuza Kiwami 2, had like another 80 or so, I want to say. I can't remember the exact number. But yeah, so it's coming out on Prime Video on October 24th, and I am 100% going to be watching this. So the show is going to be set across 1995 and 2005. So what this tells me is that they're taking the plot of the original Yakuza series, because that's when it happened. So to put things into perspective, Chapter 1 of Yakuza Kiwami, or Yakuza 1, takes place in 1995, and then the remainder of the story takes place in 2005, where a lot of changes are happening with the main Dojima family and everything like that. So I would be quite interested to see how things go. Show is directed by Masaharu Take and stars Ryoma Takeuchi as Kazuma Kiryu. And so you can kind of just see here, he's actually kind of like, so far from what I can see, really nailing the look at the moment. And he's got the exact same dragon tattoo as well, which is actually kind of cool to see. So yeah, I'm actually quite interested to see what's going to happen. But yeah, first 3 episodes are premiering on October 25th, and then the following 3 on November 1st. There's also going to be subtitles and dubbing in 30 languages, and will air worldwide on Prime Video. Interesting, okay. So this is not an ad for Prime Video, but rather an idea to actually like watch the show, especially if you're into the series. I know I am. I'm actually incredibly interested and excited for this, so I'm hoping, that this turns out really well. Again, while I really like the games, I'm just wondering how it's going to translate over to a 6-episode TV show. And it doesn't actually mention how long each episode is, far from me having a quick look. Yeah. But all we know is that it starts on October 24th, and then with like 3 episodes and 3 episodes on November 1st. So might just kind of watch it all when it drops on November 2nd or something like that. But Oh, actually, come to think of it, I'm also waiting for The Boys. Now, do I want to compound both Yakuza and The Boys together? Because Boys Season 4, I think, is where we're up to. Yeah, I'll probably be watching that alongside each other. So let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. If you're a fan of Yakuza, did anything that I say kind of resonate with you? Especially like with what Yakuza kind of means to you, what the most entertaining or the best parts of the game are. Let me know about all that in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 200 subs by the end of the year, and with all that said and done, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.